Singer, songwriter, and twerker Ice Spice has officially fallen off. So apparently, if you guys don't know, Ice Spice has had her controversies in the past, and that has led to a lot of her music no longer being pushed out. The Y2K album clearly was the final straw with a lot of the audience. After fighting her best friend, releasing a trash album that was only I think 30 minutes long, and after the music was already pre-released, she has been struggling. And recently, I have seen a lot of comments saying she has lost the oats. They're claiming she's on Ozempic because I guess she slimmed down a little bit, which I don't honestly mind. But she did lose a little bit of the cake, which definitely pushed her out to the social media outlet, allowing lots of people to almost enjoy her main appeal, which was her sex appeal. I'm gonna be honest. Because her music, you weren't really listening to her for her music, were you? We're keeping it a band. We listen, but we don't judge. And I'm talking, so you guys are gonna listen. If you guys do like this video, though, let's just leave a like. Try to run it up to 30 likes today. And yeah, thank you guys so much for 4K subscribers. We starting off the year strong. End of the year, let's try and just soar to the skies. You feel me? Without further ado, let's get it. Let's go.
Ice Spice has just officially ended her career after her disgusting behavior at a recent performance where she turned up 30 minutes late to perform only 3 songs. Absolutely disgusting behavior. And the best part is that it really seems like this might really be the end of Ice Spice, as for the past couple months, the entire internet has been documenting her fall off and completely bashing her. So let's go all the way back to the beginning of her downfall, where it pretty much all started after she dropped her stinky album Y2K, which severely underperformed with.
That's what I'm saying. This is what happens when an artist like Ice Spice, this is the people that she came up with. This is what happens when Ice Spice disses people like Nicki and and then releases an album like Y2K.
Completely flopped. I mean, just look at this one video which says that her album underperformed by 392%.
Yeah, damn!
I guess this is what happens.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Shake your gat. I mean, seriously, isn't that the only thing she is known for? Maybe she should go start an OnlyFriends instead of a music career. Nah, I'm just joking. I don't want to completely downplay her career because she has been really successful, especially in the short time she has been around. I mean, just in 2023, she had 8 singles on the Hot 100 Billboard, with 4 of them cracking into the top 10. Honestly, I think the first crack in her career was when she started beefing with American rapper Latto, which Ice Spice decided to diss on her hit song Think You the Fart. Fans thought the Bronx rapper was taking shots at Latto due to a specific line. On the track, Ice raps,
I remember we reacted to that.
Necks. I can't let up, she all on the floor, told her get up, which could be a reference to Latto's hit single Put It On Day Floor, which was released in 2023.
Yeah, I remember we reacted to that on stream, chat. We reacted to that whole situation. That was she was definitely dissing. A lot of those clips where she was saying, she was talking and then it dissed Ice Spice. She was talking about certain artists and Ice Spice's music was in the background and they were dissing.
Latto wouldn't respond to these disses kindly and would send shots back at Spice.
No, I'm just recording a TikTok. She don't be that deep. And on my mother, if I did see that video behind me, I still would have proceeded. What the bitch gonna do to me? Y'all need to stop this. Oh, she's lying. She's her hand and the rocks in her hand.
I love Latto, man. I can't
hold
hold
you.
you.
The beginning, as things would continue getting worse for Spice, as one of her former high school friends would begin exposing her text messages between them online, which didn't make Spice look good. Firstly, this girl Baby Storm would expose Spice for calling Nicki Minaj delusional.
Yeah, that was kind of snake. I can't lie to you. This was kind of snake. If you were telling some of this in confidence, like you shouldn't expose it like that.
And ungrateful. And if there is a certain type of community you don't mess with, it's the Nicki
barbs,
Minaj
bro.
barbs.
The barbs and
so obviously
Swifties.
this was a terrible look
Those
for
are
Spice
some
as one of the biggest songs of
people
her
to
career
fight
with Nicki. So after this, of course, she would release her debut album Y2K, and the album was absolutely flamed online, with it receiving basically only negative reviews.
And now that we're here, it feels like such a nothing burger. The hooks are basic, the features are forgettable, the instrumentals, I would say, are pretty typical for her at this point. The biggest bangers on this thing have been out for months now, because even if we are getting 10 songs on this thing, I don't feel like we're getting 10 fresh, interesting, distinct ideas. Mostly because
That's completely facts. Like what this guy's saying is basically like she's just really just using the same drill beats. I remember we've already been through this. We all know she literally just reused the same drill beats, uploaded the same songs. I would have loved to hear like first of all, the art was complete garbage, man. Why are you putting your thing on a trash bin? I remember people were redesigning it for her, but she was still upset about that. I was like, bro, it looks better, man. Like work with us here. Music wise, she could have. I honestly feel like she's not bad at music. Like I'm not gonna. Well, she's not as horrible as people try to make her seem. Like I've listened to her old music, her freestyles, Raider freestyles, and like some of her other tracks. Like she can rap if she chooses to, but I feel like she blends in too much with, or she tries to go in too much with the motion of being the rapper that talks about poo and using her body as a lot. Like that's why I feel like she leans into a lot more these days.
of everything on this record is so recycled and self-referential. As Miss Spice hits,
you could have made a
these
story
songs with the same flows we've heard again and again and again, same vocal deliveries, same drill-influenced grooves, a lot of third-person references to herself being a baddie, the fact that she's thick, people she's better than or flirting with. Also, of course, a heaping helping of poop and diaper jokes.
Not only did it get negative reviews, but it also performed really badly, selling a super low 28,000 units in its first week. Considering she had features from Central C, Travis Scott, and Gunna, it was disappointing.
Ooh.
I think that this doesn't help Ice Spice. Her selling 20K first week, whether it was an EP or whatever, it breaks the illusion of how hot you think she is. Most of these artists live on illusion, right? Especially from, look, you go on her Instagram, you look at the likes, you look at the numbers, the engagement, 1.1 million likes, 1.7, 1.8. Like, look, she used to have 21,000 people commenting.
Now, not only has her music been under fire, but also her personal life. As recently, the internet has basically been attacking her for losing weight, which is very weird. As if you didn't know, Ice Spice has lost a huge amount of weight, obviously leading to her much healthier. However, some people have seen this just as an opportunity to attack her and even accuse her of being on Ozempic.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't know why people, like, this is just dragging it, bro. Like, I'm genuinely proud of her for losing the weight. She's getting better with her health. Same thing I'm trying to do. Hit the gym, you know, get better. Like, the internet just be dragging it something. This is dragging it 100%.
So Ice Spice's late arrival at the Wildlands Festival in Queensland, Australia on New Year's Eve caused a lot of frustration, especially considering the high ticket prices. Fans had paid up to $400 to see her, but she showed up nearly 30 minutes late to a 25-minute set, which meant she only performed for about 5 minutes. See her live.
$4 is a
possibly
crazy
long
amount.
distances or rearranging plans to attend. For many, this was a rare opportunity to catch Ice Spice in person, and to be left disappointed like that can feel like a huge letdown.
It's Ice Spice. If you had artists performing before you and then you come for a 5-minute set, it was 25, but that's not even a shift, bro. That's not even an hour shift. You had it easy and you still, well, from our perspective, from my perspective, you had it very easy and you just show up for 5. That's 5 minutes. That's very, very disrespectful. Very disrespectful to your fans. Like, that's just something you should not do. If people are supporting you and that's how you, in a way, give back to them, that's very disappointing. Very disappointing. I'm talking down to you like your mother. You could back talk me like you did Nikki. Go ahead.
The way
we still here.
The audience directly impacts your reputation, and mishaps like this can affect fan loyalty and trust moving forward.
Oh, I think I know what happened. They probably cut. Oh, it's because she only had 30 minutes. She only had, okay, it makes, I see what happened. She can't really, it's hard because she can't do anything about it too. If each stadium or each station has a set limit for how long they could perform. So if she was set for 30 minutes and the 30 minutes are up, she shows up 25 minutes late, she can't perform past that time frame. She had a specific time frame to perform in. The fact that she passed it, they have to shut it down. They have to get people out at a certain time. They have a job they have to complete as well. So she can't perform past that. So it is disappointing. She might have wanted to perform longer, but if they cut her off midway, she can't do anything about that. The only thing she could have done was come earlier so that this would have occurred.
In response to the backlash, Wildlands Festival organizers issued a statement on Instagram addressing the situation. We understand that Ice Spice's delayed arrival caused some disappointment. Managing a stacked festival means that we have to be extremely firm with set times. We had a strict curfew of 12:30 and need to ensure that the final act went on stage on time so everyone could enjoy the New Year's Eve countdown. After hearing the venue's response, many social media users expressed their gratitude for recognizing the rapper's entitled behavior. She's disrespectful, so good on Wildlands, one user said after hearing the venue's response. All venues
especially on New
do
Year's
this when
Eve.
Artists are late, another said. Them pulling the plug on her was iconic, a third commented. So yeah, obviously very disappointing behavior from someone who is already on a downfall. And I really think the end of her career is very soon, as she cannot catch a break from the public eye. Anyways, let me know what you guys think.
Damn, that is true though.
Downfall. Will she survive or completely fall off? Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment.
It sucks to say it, but I genuinely think she's about to fall off. I love Ice Spice, man, but she is falling out. She is falling off right now. That's the sad thing. She is falling off. Look, I don't want to be a D, but I work backstage at concerts, and you really piss off everyone, security, and everyone backstage, and you start late. That's what I'm saying. You have to look at it at the employee's timing as well. Because now, like, since I'm employed, I have a friend who works at these stadiums that, like, it is very troublesome to keep people going in and out, because a lot of people get drunk there. You have to understand, especially a New Year's event, people are going to be drinking, and if you have a set schedule that you need to follow by to the T, especially something as large as New Year's, you can't be pushing it or delaying it just because someone else pulled up late. That's very unfair to other people who actually decided to show up on time and follow schedule. Yeah, it is true. It happens.